No. You know what is perplexing, confusing, and terrifying?
What?
Dana Nessel. Now, Dum Dum over
There's
here
more?
is addressing an audience of very liberal people. That's where these quotations were taken from. And at the same time, she says, you know, she's charged 16 for being fake electors. They said we were the democratically elected, and we signed this, and we put the electoral votes for Trump. So 16 of them were charged by her. Here's what she told the crowd. She said these 16 were, quote, brainwashed. That, quote, genuinely believed that Trump won. Quote, they legit believe that. They genuinely believe that, says the Attorney General. So you may have just fucked up your own case, because if this was a conspiracy to defraud and you're publicly saying there was no conspiracy to defraud, they actually believed it. Judge, how dumb is this? Is it? Go ahead, give me the dumb. Yeah. Oh, but that's not all.
There's more?
Flint.
Oh, yeah.
Flint. The Supreme Court refused to hear the appeal of refused to hear Dum Dum's appeal that she used a one-man grand jury who happened to be a judge to, I know the judge is over here going, what the fuck? Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
look at the look on his
He's
face.
from out of state. I mean, this doesn't go on anywhere else. He's going, what? Used a one-man grand jury to bring criminal charges on 6 people involved in Flint, and then misdemeanors on the governor and another guy. You can't do that. The Supreme Court ruled it's unconstitutional for the judge to indict you and to sit, over you in the trial. That's ridiculous. Separation of powers. But she thought she could do it. They said, get lost. Now you're going to remember way back when I started this podcast and Dana wasn't even the nominee for the Democrats, she said publicly, I'm going to throw that case out. There were already charges. The emergency managers of that town were charged. They were cooperating. And when she opened her big mouth, they stopped cooperating, waiting to see if Dum Dum's going to blow it up, which she did. That could be obstruction of justice. I know that they've been on the show, Top Flood, Andy Arena. They had racketeering charges lined up in Flint. Dum Dum let it go because Dum Dum wanted to be political. But Dum Dum was told by the court, you drop the charges, I'm not giving you 6 months, you got 6 weeks, get it done. So they used the secret grand jury.
Wow.
Unconstitutional. Nobody did a day in jail. Nobody's going to. Now Dum Dum was trying to make a move like, we would like to release the reports and the evidence to the public. What
does that do?
Well, I FOIA'd the fucking report, the racketeering report that was written for you from the last administration, and you told me it's ongoing. Well, you better give it to me now. That's so dumb. And finally, you said there's no reason we needed to look into the nursing homes. You said what could have been done. I don't know. That's why you investigate. I'm not saying Joe Biden's corrupt, but there's stuff you need to investigate, right? That's what you do. Get to the bottom of things. But I'm going to whisper this. I've got an atom bomb coming. I've got a neutron bomb. Oh, you're going to look into those nursing homes. And that's all I can say about it. And that is what's dumb in Nesseland.
Yeah, that is.
You know what I hear a lot? Charlie LeDuff newsman, I thought you were dead. I'm not dead. I'm doing the news, the real news, right here, the No BS News Hour. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Facebook, Odyssey, or download it wherever you get your podcasts. Power of the people.